Hello and welcome again to another episode of Nerf News, your number one source for Nerf news on the net. I'm your host Drac, and I am desperately trying to keep to my promise of one video every day in December. We're doing okay. We're a few in. I mean, we're not doing okay. It's hard. It's hard to launch a video every single day, but I'm committed to it. You guys seem to be enjoying it. Super duper appreciate the support. And luckily, this leak came to us from an undisclosed source, always so spicy. And I want to talk about it. So normally we leak Nerf blasters that are sent to us via various channels, but this is a very unique case where we get to leak a Dart Zone blaster that honestly I haven't seen anything about this, so I'm pretty excited. I know that I've seen a rival blaster kind of like this from the mothership itself, but I actually have two Dart Zone leaks that I want to talk about today, and then some other news as we kind of go through. So this is the Dart Zone Apex, and we're just going to go ahead and zoom in on it a little bit so that you guys get a pretty good look at it. And we actually have way more than we usually do in these leaked images, in that we have sort of a little one-hitter sheet here. So you guys might not be able to read it as easily, but it's going to be available apparently in late January of the coming year. Aged for 14 and up, which means rival-based performance. That's all that really matters there, is that it should be hitting as hard as other rival blasters. This is the most exciting part. $10! What? So that's a full-size revolver shooting rival ammo for the same price as like a knockout, which I think is pretty awesome. It does say that it's going to be available at Dollar General, and then that's kind of mirrored. If we zoom down here, it looks like this might have been intended for somebody at Dollar General before it was intercepted. So this is pretty cool. I'm very excited at the concept of a rival revolver, and I want to talk briefly about the other one in a minute. But here we have, it says 5-round rotating barrel, and then here it's got a trigger and the rounds itself. Now, I'm not actually sure I believe that. This looks like it might be a 4-round rotating barrel to me, just based on some of these images that I have here. So we'll talk about the Apex. I do want to briefly touch on, this leak got taken down pretty quickly, so the mothership's already really mad at me though, so what are they going to do? That's not my hand. This is the rival Roundhouse. We don't know when this is coming out, but I assume that we'll know much more about it as we get into Toy Fair. We do know that it's going to retail for $25, which means that in theory, it has to be 2.5 times as good as the Apex, and it comes with 15 rounds and holds 15 rounds, but it's not really a revolver, right? These are like Hades-esque kind of things that you pull back to load in, so it's like, it's got 5 magazines that load into a cylinder here, and then it loads just like how a Hades or an Artemis would, just kind of in reversey. But at $25, this is the Roundhouse. It should be coming out relatively soon in 2020. You can see that this is back from summer of 2019. This is a pre-production package, just kind of showing the image, but we've seen enough actual plasticky samples of this to know that that is how it's going to work, and it's probably going to perform just like a rival pistol. This also kind of verifies everything that I know about the shotgun being real, like everything here is kosher and makes sense. So that's Hasbro's answer to this, but once again, it looks like be it through Dollar General or otherwise, Dart Zone is going to beat them to the punch, so to speak. And if you're curious, I'm not transparent right now just because it's easier to not be transparent. It's a little bit cleaner for you guys watching, and if you enjoy that, leave me a comment, let me know if you'd rather have this or the kind of staticky flickering out Drac in and out ghost. But it looks like we even have team indicators on the side here. I've never super duper been into this. I like a lot of things about the Ballistic Ops line, but I have never seen anybody do anything meaningful with these panels other than use them for paint, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming that this is a grip-based safety because obviously there won't be a rev trigger, so I think that that's how they're getting around that 14 and up safety thing. But when I look at these barrels, even though that one sheet said 5 rounds, and maybe I'm wrong, I'm open to being wrong here, it looks like that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not positive, and that would kind of make sense given that they are including 8 rounds. That would be mathematically correct. That would be the old double your darts, right? As we come down here and see that we're getting 8 power strike rounds. Now, they're not advertising FPS, they're just saying high FPS, which is what it is. And then I can't actually read this very easily, but I assume that this is just saying that it's powered by Dart Zone, which is all over this thing. I mean, obviously, you've got the powered by Dart Zone trigger all over it. There's a lot of Dart Zone DNA here, but I have every reason to believe that the Apex is real, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'll get you guys more information at a Toy Fair coming up in February. And then this one's less exciting, but I still want to touch on it. The most exciting thing about this, and it's also a Dollar General, it's coming with 4 darts. It clearly holds 4. This is a very, very small revolver. This looks to be very similar to some of the ones that they've done before. However, this one actually has a trigger. It's not just a pull and release. I'm hoping that it actually actuates its revolver as it goes through, and then the scope, not really for accurate blasting. That's a little disingenuous, Dart Zone, but I think the scope's going to be really good grip. You can just grab and rip it from there. The thing that's super exciting about this one is the availability is the same. However, we have a $5 price point, which means that this is a pretty solid blaster at that $5 price point. It's significantly less expensive than anything anybody but basically X-Shot and Alpha Strike would be delivering. And I think that when compared with something like the Fang, at least this has a real grip attached to it, and hopefully delivers the hits. Says its claiming range is up to 80 feet, so I don't have like crazy high hopes for the Storm Squad quick shot blaster, but I think that it's fine. It's going to do exactly what we expect it's going to do. As far as the Apex goes, I am really excited to get one of these on the workbench and talk about it, because I think that I'm probably going to enjoy this price point and this blaster even more than the what I would consider to be likely unnecessary complexity of getting this system to work flawlessly on the battlefield. I like my revolver simple. Give me a hammer shot any day of the week. So I think that the Roundhouse is going to be good, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. However, I don't think that it's 2.5 times better than the Apex, and the Apex looks pretty good. So that's 3 leaks for the price of 1. Now to do just a little bit of housekeeping. I have a few thank yous and just something interesting that you guys might want to be aware of. Alright guys, so real quick, just sliding partially into my Facebook, because I don't want you to see all of my super secret Facebook stuff, but this is the Southeast Nerf Club. I've mentioned it before. It's I think over 5 years old at this point. This is my my local nerfing organization. We have an amazing staff of moderators and volunteers. We put on phenomenal events the second Saturday of every month, and I haven't really been singing their praises or promoting them, because honestly, every event is so great and so largely attended that I didn't feel the need to scream and shout about it. But I've been meeting a lot of people out in the wild, like on my way to the movies, like buying gasoline and stuff, who aren't necessarily aware of this in my area. So if you're in the southeastern United States, if you're especially in the state of Georgia or anywhere near Atlanta, our events are held at East Cobb Park in Marietta, Georgia. They are free for everyone. We provide lots of darts. We give away patches. We just want you guys to come out, have a great time, be a part of our little undead army here, have an absolute blast as an SENC warrior. We're coming up on event 60. We call the ones at the end of the year November War, September War. This is December War. Always the second Saturday, so in this case that is December 14th. Going to be starting bright and early, and would love to see you guys out there. Now this is one of our older age demographic wars. It's going to be ages 14 and up, but super high FPS. So friendly yet competitive Nerf. Should be an absolute blast from the past. And I would love to see you guys out there. So if you're interested in that, if you need something to break up your winter break, if you want to go on an old school Nerf trip like EOC and I used to, we would absolutely love to have you. We usually try and sneak in like dinner and a movie afterwards, so hopefully we can make that happen as well. But that's December 14th, East Cobb Park, Marietta. I think we're going to kick it off at 9 a.m. and then go until we can't go no mo. But that is one thing. Southeast Nerf Club shout out. Moving forward, here you guys can see there are actually a lot of really great deals on Amazon right now for blasters. If you still don't have a Chronos, what are you doing? The better colorway of the Chronos is on sale for $12.99. I know that's a good deal because I bought one at Target for $20 recently, so I'm a little bummed to see it for $7 less over here. And I just wanted to point out that like there are some pretty good deals still. They're not quite Cyber Monday level deals. The Percy's hopefully is ooh, the Percy's sold out. I'm sure that you could find it somewhere else. However, I do just want to say that I think that there are a lot of good deals on Amazon right now, and if you are shopping on Amazon this holiday season, it means the absolute world to me. It's a huge stimulus shot in the bleeding wound that is my AdSense to use my Amazon affiliate link, which will be in the description box below. Not just for Nerf stuff, for literally anything on Amazon. Helps out the channel a whole lot, and I feel like I have to do the call to actions during the holidays, because that's when a lot of people do most of their shopping online, and really, you guys are just saving me from the pain, the humiliation of talking about Raid Shadow Legends over here, so I super duper appreciate you guys using my affiliate link. Again, top level description box down below. I'll throw the SENC link down there as well. And then I'm going to throw a link to my Twitch down there, because if you're watching this video tonight, that is December 5th, 2019, I'm going to be live on Twitch tonight. We had a great time last time modifying some blasters up for you guys, doing something really cool, sneaking a Nyx cage into the Fortnite shell that it never should have been in. Very difficult. There were some successes, there were some failures. It was pretty exciting. Tonight we're doing something even more exciting on Twitch, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to make an honest company out of Hasbro. We're going to see if we can't do a full modification guide and overhaul for the Nerf Ultra 1 and see if we can't actually get this thing to shoot 120 feet. I think that it's possible. I think it's plausible, perhaps, but I would love it. Anytime you guys show up, anytime you guys follow me on Twitch, it means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this news video. Seriously, your kind comments mean the world to me. It's a lot of work maintaining my usual work schedule and trying to do a video every day this month, but you guys keep my wish fire burning bright, and all I can do is pay that forward to you. So I'll see you guys live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. We did the Amazon shout out, we did the SENC shout out, and we did the Twitch shout out. I think that covers everything. Let me know what you think of those League blasters. Is Dart Zone just killing it? Are you more excited for the Roundhouse? Comment section down below. As always, much love. Nerf on Drac out.